Wednesday, the 27th? Yes, the 27th of December. I am going to, today I'm going to be filming 2 videos. I'm going to be filming my 5 honorable mentions and then another video with my top 10. The honorable mentions weren't that hard, but the top 10, I'm going to have 2 for in the 10th spot just because there was 2 books that I'm like, there's one that I can't stop thinking about, and there's another one that I said I can't, you know, take out of it. But you guys will see that when we get to the top 10. But let's do the top 5 honorable mentions. The 5 that were really good but didn't quite make the cut. 4 of them I own, 1 of them I don't, but I want to buy it because I want to annotate the F out of it. But anyways, so when I get to that one, I'm going to have to go onto my phone and grab it. Number 15 is The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. Most of the books I read are like more like romance, LGBTQ plus romance, or different types of LGBTQ, not just Mel. Some of them are Why Choose. Like, I have a variety. I actually don't have like any like just fantasy, which is weird. I do have, you'll see when I get to the top 10 that I do have one that's a fantasy, romantic fantasy, whatever you want to call it. But you guys will see all that in the next video. But yeah, but this one was so good. I am so bad at remembering names, so I don't remember the characters' names. But I know, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I know that this was about, like, she moves into her, is it her grandma's house or something like that? Aunt, something like that. And there's like a loop or whatever you want to call it, which is 7 years. And so it's like 7 years before. And there's this guy that lives there. So yeah. And it's their romance. She's trying to find out, like, why, like, he's there, and also, yeah, they fall for each other. So beautiful. I love how everything wraps up in this book. Let me tell you the characters' names. Clementine, and what is the guy's name? I'm trying to see if it tells you the guy's name. I'm not seeing his name. Let me see if I can find it on here. Sorry, I got a little bit of a cold. I'm sorry, I'm like sniffing a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, that ain't it. That ain't his name. Nate? No, Iwan, something like that his name is. Iwan. Yeah, it's her and his romance. And you get to find out, like, how do they wind up, you know, being a couple? Like, what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? It's so good. Like I said, I just love these 2 characters together. They're so cute. I really love Clementine. I like how everything is like connected. So yeah, it's really good. The next one is The Bone Collector by Onley James. This one, like I said, I'm so bad at remembering names. Gift and Park. I can't say too much about this because it's a spin-off, so if you ever want to read the Necessary Evil series, I don't want to, like, spoil anything. But I think you could read this, even though they do have some of the characters from... No, so I don't think you could. I think you should read... Even though I think the author, Onley James, said I think you can read it in any order, I don't think you should. I think she said once you get done with the other series, once you go into these. But I think that they spoil stuff, so I would go in order. So I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but it's a age gap, best friends, mother-son. So he's best friends. The older guy's best friends with his mom. It's, of course, like all Von Lee James books, you know, they go around, you know, righting the wrongs, kind of, getting revenge on, or, yeah, getting revenge basically on the people that the cops don't, you know, can't or won't, you know, put in jail. So it's kind of like that too. This one is more like martial arts and stuff like that. So yeah, it's fun. Like I said, this is Giffen Park. I'm really excited for the next one, which is let me see, I'm trying to remember what the second one is called. I might have wrote it down because I was putting down stuff in here. Let me see. Maybe I didn't write it down in this one. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Book 2 is going to be called The Sin Eater. I don't know if it's coming out in 2024. But yeah, this is definitely really good. It definitely has dark topics, so, you know, check your triggers. But Von Lee James, to me, can do no wrong. Even if a book ain't in, like, a favorite video, I still gave it 6 stars. But yeah, this is very, like, smutty. Very smutty. It's slow. I think, to me, this feels more slow burn than some of her other books. But I loved it. I love these two together, and I love that it sets it up for the rest of the, like, teachers and students, and, you know, they're assassins and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. Let's see. Next is, now I'm not remembering names again, but this is a Peter Pan retelling. It's Peter Darling by Austin Chant. So this is 13. It's just a Peter Pan retelling. But I love the spin that they take on this. It's nothing like any of the other Peter Pan spin-offs that I read. But I love, like, I found out that, because I read the actual Peter Pan and hated it, but I found out that I really love the, you know, the retellings of it. This is The Lost Boys, Wendy Darling, yeah, and James Hook. This is not, you know, like Peter Pan and, you know, like a Tinkerbell or something like that. You know what I mean? This is this is Hook, not Hook and Wendy. So it's a little bit different, but it's good. This definitely has the rep in it. If you like LGBTQ plus and you want LGBTQ plus rep, this was so good. Like I said, it definitely had like a spin on the Peter Pan retelling, and I just had a lot of fun. Like, I thought it was really good. I loved the romance between Wendy and Hook. I love the way Austin Chant set this all up. Like, at first I thought this was going to be like in my top 10, but I've read over 300 books, you guys, this year. And this was my best year. Like, this is the most I read. This is my best, like, you know, ratings. Like, I just loved almost every single one of my romance books. So, I think that's why you're going to see a lot of romance in here and not regular fantasy. So, yeah. But this one was really good. I highly, highly recommend if you want to read Peter Pan retelling with Hook and Wendy as the characters. There was another book that I really wanted to put on here, but I just couldn't, which is Never Neverland or something like that. I can't remember the title, but anyways, if I think about it, I'll put it down below, because that one was so close to being in the honorable mentions, and that was another Peter Pan retelling that I freaking loved that had a good spin. But this one here just was, the way that this one made me feel. I didn't tab it much. I do want to reread it in 2024 and really tab it. But, oh my gosh, the parts that I tabbed, I really loved. Yes. So that was number 13. The next one I don't own, like I said, but I will show you a picture if I have it up. It's Collide. It's the first book in the Black Creek series by Riley Hart. It's this one here. This one's about Noah and Cooper, right? Let me make sure. Noah and Cooper, yeah. They met when they were 10 years old, and then something happens, and Noah just is gone. And then it's like years later, and Noah comes back after he found his boyfriend in bed with somebody else. So he comes home and he meets back up with Cooper, and it's their story. It's very intriguing, like what happened and everything. Like, it was just like, there's a lot of like roller coaster moments in this book, especially towards the end. Like, Cooper's a firefighter, and that plays a good part in the book, and like why Noah left and stuff like that. It was just so good. It was heartbreaking though. I freaking love Noah. Like, yes please. And I love Cooper. Like, he really loved Noah, and he doesn't know why why they were just gone. But yeah, it was really good. I definitely recommend. Yeah. And then the last one in the honorable mentions, this one was very hard too, and for a long time I thought this was going to be in the top 10. But, like I said, I read a lot of good books, and especially towards the last, like, 4 months, I think it was. Like, that's when everything, like, started going crazy, and I really fell in love with books. But number 11 is Love and Monsters by Max Walker. Oh, this is so good. This is, Noah and Jake, and Noah has a stalker, and yeah, a lot of crazy shit goes down in this book. These two are just so cute. The whole series is good. Book 1 and 3 was my favorite. This one was definitely my favorite out of the 3. But yeah, they have like a book club, and they read books, and yeah, it's just so much fun. But it's also, like I said, dark because he does have a stalker. But they meet at the wrong time because of the stalker, but it's so good. And then you meet of course, the other 2 guys that run the book club with him, with Noah. They have their own books, like I was saying, and theirs is really good, especially the 3rd one. You have to read these in order because there's his stalker, plus there's an overarch, how do you say that word, where it goes into all 3. Like, his stalker is wrapped up in this one, but there's another killer going around, and that one takes place throughout the other 2 books. So, yes, in the 3rd book, you'll get that wrapped up. So, Love and Monsters. Like, Noah and Jake are the cutest. Like, the cutest things ever. I just love them. They could do no wrong. I will protect these 2, especially Noah. Like, Noah is my baby. And I just love Max Walker. Like, he can write a male romance. He can write a mystery. He can do no wrong in my book. I love Max Walker. He's probably my favorite male author. Even though I've read books that, like I have other books that are higher on here, that don't mean that. And I have books that I've read more than Max Walker, but I don't mean anything because, like, I just love Max Walker. Like, oh my gosh. I love his new Dragon one that he just came out with that I read. That one wasn't quite a 6-star. That's why I didn't make it. If it would have been a 6-star, it might have made it in and bumped something else off because of my love for dragons, but yeah. But this book right here just did it for me. I just love these 2, and trying to figure out who's the stalker is. Who his stalker is, and why he's doing what he's doing, and then trying to find out. Then them falling for each other. It's just so cute. I'm gonna read one of these. This is Jake. Noah says to him, "What are you doing?" I asked him through a yawn. And then Jake says, "Writing the moments down, date, time, and the fact that you and I are together officially in any way it's my way of, well, I know how fleeting moments can be. I just want to be able to remember this moment forever, no matter what. That's all." It ain't spoily. But yeah, I annotated this. I put like stickers in parts of it. Yeah, I really wrote in this book. Like, oh my gosh. Here's another one. And I'm supposed to be friends with him? How is that going to work when all I want to do is climb him like a effing tree 24/7? But yeah, that's all I'm going to say because I don't really want to spoil anything. But that just gives you a hint of like Max Walker's writing and his quotes and how he makes you feel when you read one of his books. But yes, definitely was so close to being in the top 10. So close. So let me know some of your guys' honorable mentions. So it's these 4, not in this order, of course. 15, 14, 13, 12 I'm missing. I have to buy a copy of, and then 11. So, and now, that is it. Like I said, let me know what some books are that you really love but didn't quite become a favorite or top 10 if you're doing a video. And let me know if you read any of these 5 and did you like them. And that is it. Until next time, happy reading. Thanks for being awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one. Remember to like it if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. Remember, I'm trying to get to 500 by my birthday. That's still in August, so it's still a while to go. I'm at 348 right now, so I'm getting there, you guys. And yeah, so like, comment also, subscribe, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Until next time, like I said, I'm out of here. Bye.